Now we are joining Masoud Kipanya, who's a breakfast host in Clouds FM, Tanzania. Good morning, Masoud.
Morning. How are you doing, guys?
Good
We're fine,
morning.
thank you.
Yeah. What's up?
How is it in Tanzania? We understand that Tanzania, the president has told you guys, chapa kazi kama kawaida, no lockdown, not many measures being taken.
Yes, we are still chaperoning Kazi. No lockdown. And the number is still at 14.
Yep.
People affected. So yeah, we're still going to work. Yeah.
So there's no problem.
I cannot say that there is no problem, but as far as I know, is we are depending on the as I say, the number is only 14. We are being told to be careful, as in we have to wash our hands, we have to keep distance, we have to avoid being in a group of people, and we are trying. But as you know, in Africa, when it comes to things like public transport, we still, in fact, we cannot avoid being with people. So, yeah.
So, Masoud, in Kenya, we have a curfew that's 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. We also have very many measures that the government has taken to reduce the number of people out during any time, asking companies to allow people to work from home. The government itself saying government workers should work from home unless those that are really required, like the police and doctors. What's the state in Tanzania? Is everybody going to work?
Yeah, we are going to work as normal. Nothing has changed so far. It's only that we're being told to be careful. That's it.
When you say you're being told to be careful, what exactly are you being told to do or not to do?
We are being told to wash our hands. Actually, in every shop that you go, if you want to go and do the shopping, wherever you go, you find a small bucket there with water, sanitizer. You have to wash your hands. That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
How about social
But only
distancing?
the schools have been closed for Saturday, 17th of March up to 17th of April. Yeah, so it's only school and universities that have been closed. But otherwise, for those who are doing business, for those who go to work, they go to work as usual.
In Kenya, schools have also been closed, all of them from primary schools to university. But also there's the issue of social distancing. The government here is urging people to ensure that you stay at least a meter from one another. Is that being applied in Tanzania as well?
In Tanzania, no. You only have to apply that for yourself. You have to understand that, learning from other countries, that at least you have to keep a meter, but it has not been announced by the government. It's a self-initiative that you have to just be careful as in.
How about public transport, Masoud?
Public transport, as I said earlier, we are still using the same way. It's only that I saw a couple of things. We have two types of public transport here.
Yes.
We have the daladal, like Matatu,
Yep.
but we also have the Mwendo Kasi, those special rapid transport. In daladalas, the Matatus, we are being told to have a level seat, whereby, when the seats are full, that's it, that the car has to leave. But in Mwendo Kasi, people are still, there's when the seats are full, you can just jump in. So.
Is there any kind of I don't know, I don't want to call it panic, but awareness of what is going on around the world? Because yes, Tanzania 14 cases, but it seems like business as usual. Is there awareness of what other countries have done in terms of stemming this? Because everybody else seems to have taken certain more would I say drastic measures.
The panic is there as we are not an island, so we understand what's going on around the globe.
Yeah.
We read, social media, but we go to mosques, to churches, no curfews at all.
Yep.
But what I think it's people understand that we are worried about what's going to happen in 15, 20 days from today, because we don't know what's happening. We are told that we don't have local transmission, so we are depending on the statements from the government. But people are being careful. We are trying our level best to be careful. We are trying our level best to keep these things without being told. You know.
Do you know if the government is testing, tracing, and tracking contacts like what you would expect them to do even when they have 14 cases, or are they lax now that these measures seem to be also lax?
For those who are coming in the country, they are kept in quarantine for 14 days. And those who have been infected, the government tries to trace people who've contacted these people who have been infected. So that's all we know for quarantine.
So this quarantine, is it in government facilities, or is it that people are being allowed to go home?
Now that's where the problem is. Well, it's in government facilities, but actually, a lot of people now are being told to pay for themselves. So there are some hotels that are being identified.
Yeah.
But you pay. You pay. They're in different classes. For those who are 5-star hotels, they've been taken to 5-star hotels. But there was a problem in some areas. Recently, I heard that people in one of the areas, they were complaining about we've seen people who have been brought here, and but they are mixing themselves. They come into the street. They go to bars. So a lot of people, the locals, are worried about if these people are in quarantine, why don't they be kept inside? Instead, they come outside and have fun with other people. So there is that commotion. But I think we're gonna make it, I'm sure.
Masoud, thank you very much for speaking to us this morning. Finally, let me just ask you, now that you're saying the airports, people are still getting in, how about those who are crossing from other border crossings?
I don't have much information about that, but I believe people are still coming in. You know, the lorries that are coming across, moving out and coming in, are still coming. They are trying to check, but I know that we don't have that much capacity tracking every person that comes inside.
And finally,
I understand Canada have closed their borders, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I remember some days ago, there were 9 Tanzanians that were sent back to Tanzania.
Yeah, there are very stringent measures now being applied on all border crossings.
Yeah, but
by Kenya and Uganda and Rwanda as well. So let me ask you, what's the sentiment of the general Tanzanian when they hear what Rwanda is doing, what Uganda is doing, and Kenya? What are Tanzanians saying?
We have mixed feelings because some want us to have a lockdown, but taking into consideration, I mean, the type of life we live. You know, some people, they have to go to work to get their daily, bread. Daily marua type of people. So some cannot afford to stay at home. So it's like we don't know which way to follow. But I think for many, this is better because they can still go and work and get their money.
Asante sana. Masoud Kipanya is the host for Power Breakfast on Clouds FM in Tanzania. Have a good day, Masoud.
Thanks, Masoud.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Asante sana.